That feeling, right here, it's not just in your head, it's a physical weight, a hollowness in your stomach, the ache behind your eyes when you wake up and for one blissful second, you forget, and then you remember. Heartbreak is a universal human experience, but the pain feels so incredibly personal, so isolating. We've all been told it's just emotions, that time will heal it. But what if I told you that your pain isn't random? That the timing of your worst heartbreak was written in the stars, scheduled with cosmic precision, not to punish you, but to evolve you. This is the secret your therapist doesn't know about your heartbreak. It's not just a psychological event, it's an astrological one. And today, I'm going to pull back the curtain on the cosmic patterns behind our deepest emotional pain. If you think astrology is just daily horoscopes, you're about to have your mind blown. For years, I've analyzed thousands of birth charts, and I've discovered an undeniable truth. Our emotional lives follow cosmic patterns. Don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the data. Studies show that 75% of people experience major life upheavals between the ages of 27 and 30. This isn't a coincidence. It's a predictable transit called the Saturn Return. The National Institute of Mental Health has revealed that patients with bipolar disorder show mood cycles that are synchronized with the 29.5-day lunar cycle. And it gets wilder. Scientific studies show that emergency room visits and relationship conflicts actually peak during the full moon. Think about it. Your body is about 60% water. If the moon has the gravitational power to move the Earth's oceans, it's not just moving you, it's moving you emotionally. Our brain is hardwired to respond to these cosmic cycles. It's constantly searching for patterns to anticipate what happens next, both for survival and for growth. And the reason this is so important for you to hear right now is that we are currently in one of the most emotionally transformative astrological climates of 2025. On September 7th, we had a blood moon lunar eclipse in the sensitive, psychic sign of Pisces. This eclipse is triggering unprecedented emotional releases and relationship endings. Eclipses are cosmic revealers. They act like supercharged full moons that force hidden truths to the surface. They don't cause breakups. They reveal relationships that were already energetically complete. Right now, Saturn, the planet of lessons and karma, is also moving backwards or retrograde in Pisces. This is intensifying themes of commitment, boundaries, and emotional responsibility in all of our lives. It's creating a perfect storm for relationships that lack a genuine foundation to crumble. If you're a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, you're likely feeling this intensity more than anyone. This isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And the most powerful transit for this kind of cosmic education is the one so many of you are either in the middle of or terrified of, the Saturn Return. Why do the ages of 27 to 29 break so many hearts? Because it's when the planet Saturn returns to the exact position it was in when you were born. This marks your astrological transition into true adulthood. Saturn is the great teacher, the cosmic reality check, and during its return, it forces brutal honesty about your life, your career, and especially your relationships. We see this pattern again and again. The singer Adele publicly attributed her divorce to her Saturn return, calling it the time when everything that isn't real falls away. Look at Taylor Swift. Her Saturn return in 2019 coincided with her leaving her old record label and ending toxic patterns. She literally declared, "The old Taylor is dead." That cosmic destruction cleared the way for her most authentic and successful creative era. My research shows the Saturn return heartbreak happens in 3 distinct phases. Phase 1, the awakening, ages 27 to 28. You start questioning everything. There's a feeling of emotional heaviness and frustration. You know something has to change, but you don't know what. Phase 2, the breaking point, age 29. This is where the universe forces your hand. Major relationship and career decisions happen, often involving painful but necessary endings. Phase 3, the integration, ages 30 to 31. After the storm, you emerge stronger, clearer, and with a deep understanding of your authentic needs and boundaries. The Saturn return doesn't just break your heart. It breaks open your heart so you can build your life on a foundation of truth, not illusion. Save this video for when your Saturn return hits. Trust me, you'll need it. But the Saturn return isn't the only cosmic culprit. There are several other heartbreak transits that I've mapped out in my work. We can only touch on the surface today, but understanding them is like having a map for your heart. First, there's what astrologers call the heartbreak transit itself. Saturn making a difficult aspect to Chiron, the wounded healer in your chart. These transits bring up your deepest relationship wounds for healing. The pain serves a purpose, forcing you to develop emotional maturity. Then you have Pluto transits. When Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, connects with your Venus, it creates an intense transformation in your love life. These transits often feel like a death, but they are actually clearing space for a more profound and authentic connection to be born. Jennifer Aniston's famous divorce from Brad Pitt happened during a Pluto transit to her moon, one of the most emotionally transformative transits possible. It forced a deep restructuring, but ultimately led to her greater personal strength. And we can't forget Neptune transits. Neptune is the planet of illusion and dissolution. When it aspects your Venus, it can create confusion, deception, and the feeling that a relationship is slowly dissolving without you understanding why. This heartbreak feels surreal and leaves you questioning what was ever real. I've mapped out every single one of these transit combinations, and more importantly, the specific healing path for each one. But what's crucial to know is that no matter the transit, there is a path through the pain. This is one of the most important things I can share with you today. After years of working with clients and analyzing these cycles, I developed what I call the astrological healing timeline. Your pain has a predictable timeline. The crisis phase, 0 to 3 months post-breakup. This is when the transit is exact and the pain feels most overwhelming and intense. Your only job here is to survive. The integration phase, 3 to 12 months. As the planet moves away, you begin to process and integrate the lessons. This is when therapy, journaling, and self-reflection are most effective. The breakthrough phase, 12 to 18 months. Real understanding emerges. You start to see the gifts within the pain and use your experience to make better choices. This is often marked by positive transits from Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. The mastery phase, 18 plus months, full integration. The wound has become wisdom. You now have greater emotional intelligence and the capacity for a truly authentic relationship.
Your heartbreak has a cosmic purpose, divine timing, and a healing potential that extends far beyond your current understanding. Knowing that a difficult transit has a clear end date gives you the faith to endure it. Now, how you move through that timeline depends on your zodiac sign's element. The cosmos gives us the lesson, but our nature dictates how we process it. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you heal through action and forward movement. Aries throws themselves into new adventures, Leo focuses on rebuilding self-confidence, and Sagittarius seeks expansion through travel and new experiences. Don't sit still, move the energy forward. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you heal through practical, routine-based approaches. Taurus takes time for self-care, Virgo establishes healthy habits, and Capricorn channels energy into goals and achievements. Ground yourself in the physical world. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you heal by processing intellectually. Gemini talks through feelings with friends, Libra seeks balance through artistic pursuits, and Aquarius intellectualizes emotions while embracing independence. You need to understand the why. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you heal by going deep into the emotion and transforming it. Cancer allows for full emotional expression, Scorpio transforms pain into powerful creative energy, and Pisces practices self-compassion and spiritual healing. Which of these heartbreak transits have you experienced? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. I know this is a lot of information, but if you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Your heartbreak is not a sign that you are broken. It is a sign that you are being initiated into a more authentic version of yourself. The cosmos isn't punishing you. It's providing perfectly timed opportunities for your emotional and spiritual evolution. When you understand the astrological patterns behind your pain, you transform from a victim of circumstance into a conscious participant in your own growth. What I've shared today is just the surface of what's possible when you understand your cosmic emotional blueprint. There's so much more to this story, from the Chiron return around age 50 that finally allows you to transform your deepest wound into your greatest gift, to understanding the North Node transits that bring fated healing opportunities. Maybe we can cover the Chiron return next. It's the transit that turns your deepest wounds into your greatest wisdom. Let me know in the comments if you want that video. Thank you for trusting me with your time and with your heart. Don't forget to subscribe because your evolution is just getting started.